Governance refers to the framework and processes concerned with managing the overall direction, effectiveness, supervision, and accountability of an organization.
It's important to have good governance because at the end of the day, we charities rely a lot on this one word, trust. It's trust from the community.
Governance is obviously a very important part because it has to do with managing the assets that have been entrusted to you. So it's important in that regard to be able to have a governance structure that is robust, that is transparent, that has an ability to be accountable.
Critical to the piece is to ensure that the charity complies with the relevant legislative framework.
Well, good governance to me, I think at the end of the day is really just doing the right thing for our stakeholders. I think that's fundamental. I think what is then important is to make sure that the organization has the right purpose and the right vision, and that the board, management, employees are all aligned to that. Once it's aligned, I think it's very important to have the right structure and processes for it to be aligned. And I think the most important thing is to make sure we have the right people, capable people to deliver on what we need to do, but also people with the right values, whether it's employees, management, or even the board members. I think we need to have the right set of values and attitudes.
I think good governance is just part and parcel of the whole robust structure of any organization. And if it is to be sustainable, then that corporate governance needs to be in place. It all boils down to the accountability.
It is about creating a culture within a charity that actually permeates through the organization so that you can have that direction, focused progress in a way that enables you to also be an accountable steward.
Trust is basically from the community, that they will trust us to do the right thing. Patients need to trust us. They know that we will always provide the best dialysis treatment for them. Donors need to also trust us that we will be very responsible for their donations because we get tremendous amount of support from them as well as from the Ministry of Health. And we cannot lose that trust because the moment we lose that trust, our reputation is gone and everything collapses. So I would say governance practices are very important because of that one word, trust.
Some may say that, is that a necessary bureaucracy? I would actually look at it in terms of it being a way of ensuring that the assets that have been given to a charity are well managed, and so that it is dispersed with a great amount of responsibility and stewardship on the part of the charity itself.
It is about really positioning the charity with sufficiently high standards and also a focused direction so that you can be an accountable steward for the resources that you have and collectively achieve the goal or the objective of the charity.
For every $1 that donors give us, how much of that $1 goes into patient care? We are very focused on that number, and we need to always keep a watchful eye on this number because we, again, need to earn the trust and maintain the trust of our donors that we will be responsible with their money.
Within the organization itself, we would have a financial allocation subcommittee, which is made up of steering committee members who would look at various proposals that are made to the charity for funding. And this is an interesting process because the Financial Allocation Subcommittee actually goes through in great detail to understand how the funds that are allocated get utilized and how it has an impact on the beneficiaries. As you can see, there are various stages and levels of accountability and process, and this is part and parcel of that robust governance system that we have in terms of ensuring that whatever that has been entrusted to us gets dispersed in an open and transparent manner.
It is about really aligning so that we can manage this well. The well part in doing good. We want to do good well, it's the wellness part of the equation.
There needs to be very clear alignment between the board and the management team. The board needs to set the tone on governance. We need to develop the right culture and mindset in the organization.
There's also whistleblowing mechanism, which allows people and stakeholders on the outside, if they feel that something is not being done in the right fashion, for them to be able to raise that.
So I do think in Singapore there needs to be a lot more collaboration, and I would like that, right, for different charities to come together because we should focus on the beneficiary. And that at the end of the day is what matters.